Count me down. Go. Hi, this is Marta McCall of TinkkniT.com, and what I'd like to demonstrate today is how to set in a zipper. It is so easy to do. This is, believe it or not, a reversible zipper. It's 20 inches in length, which is a little bit long for the opening of this particular handbag, but it doesn't matter, and I'll show you why. What we want to do firstly is there's quite a bit of extra length here, which we don't need. You'll see it's about, an inch and a quarter. Let's take off about half an inch before we start this project. Half an inch, about right here, and I'm gonna just cut that off. Now, here's why. We're going to bend this forward like this, which is counterintuitive. I've got a nice sharp needle already pre-threaded, and I've doubled over the thread so that it is extra strong. The smart thing to do is to hide that first knot. So where are we going to hide it? We're going to put it inside our fold over. So pull here. Try not to make an extra knot, which I'm trying to do here. Here we go. And now we're going to fold this over. Fold this over and place it inside where you're going to sew it in. All of this is done by hand. You can certainly do it by sewing machine, but on something like this, it's going to be very challenging to get the sewing machine in all of this bulk, which this is nicely felted bulk. We're going to come up through here, sewing, and all we're going to do is make sure that we get both ends here, and we'll get, there we go, hide this end that is lapped over that zipper. And now all we do is with tiny little running stitches go in and out all the way down the length of this zipper to the end. And you will have, and that's all there is to it. It's not difficult. I like to kind of see where I'm going here. You want to make sure that you have a beautiful line of the stitches. See where the last one was? Because it is going to indent the felt a little bit. We want to keep those teeth very, very even as we make our way down the entire length of this bag. I do like to keep the zipper zipped a little bit so that I know that it is lined up here, if you'll see here. I'm not going to bore you with showing you how to go in and out with the stitching all the way down to the end of this zipper, but we'll be back in a minute and I'll show you how I'll start the next side, because that's really important so that we get it all lined up. And then we'll talk about what to do with a zipper that's a little bit longer and how to make sure that it doesn't come unzipped at the very tail end. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so we finished, or I finished, sewing up the zipper all the way across this bag. And as you recall, this zipper is longer than this bag, do you see? By a few inches. At this point, all we're going to do is tuck that inside, and we will deal with it after we have sewn up the other side of the zipper. So at this point, what you need to do is flip it to the other end. We're going to sew from the bottom end this time to the top, and we're going to unzip the zipper a little bit to about 1 inch from the end. There we go. And we'll again always knot your thread and place the knot here on this side of the zipper, because then it becomes encased between the felt and the zipper, and you won't have knots on the inside of your bag. So we're going to pull here and place that knot here on the inside, so that when we come back through, and we'll come back through here, we'll come back through to the felt side, and then that knot will be completely hidden and you won't ever have to bother with it again. It won't get in the way of anything. So here we start again, sewing the zipper in place. And we're going to go as close to the edge as we can, taking tiny, 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 tiny little stitches into the zipper. It's a little challenging, this first couple of stitches, but we're going to go down the entire length of this zipper again.